Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Destiny News, where today we're going to be breaking down the thank you video Bungie posted on their channel last night. The video, when stripped of all of its live action footage, features around 30 seconds of in-game footage, so let's take a look. The first shot is of a massive Citadel. The color pattern reminds me of two pieces of concept art. The first piece is called Bridge of Chains, with the second being inside the Hellmouth. However, inside the Hellmouth is, well, an image of inside the Hellmouth, and the Hellmouth is on the moon, and this does not look like the moon. Bridge of Chains literally describes the picture, but that doesn't mean there couldn't be a location called Bridge of Chains. But I'm reluctant to say that this Citadel is representative of the bridge. We're just gonna have to wait to find out what this Citadel actually is. On the left, we have what looks like this massive red spaceship that's crashed. It looks relatively new. There's minimal signs of damage on the exterior, which makes me think this could be a Vanguard ship that crashed within this new era of rebuilding, as opposed to most other areas in the world, which were the result of the massive post-Traveler attack. The next scene is some combat between some Guardians, the Fallen, and Vex. Now remember, while the enemies of the world are most certainly against you, it doesn't always mean they are fighting together. The enemies of the world are only united by the fact that they want to destroy the Guardians in the city and all that good stuff. As for where they are, it reminds me of this image called Plaza Night, which is located on Earth. It certainly seems plausible that this is the location they're talking about. The architecture of the area seems very reminiscent of Earth. The next scene features a shot of Mars, most likely the Mars Exclusion Zone, which is under Cabal control. However, when we move into a close-up of the Guardian, who seems to be a hunter based on armor, bam! New ability. At first it looks like a blink ability, but the way the camera is angled, I can't tell if this is a blink, a teleport, or possibly an invisibility move. The Guardian can't be seen after the ability is activated. This next scene reminds me of old Russia, a lot of broken steel and mechanical equipment. It matches the color scheme as well. We see this shield ability again, and to me it looks like a Titan ability. The other two Guardians are wearing very flimsy armor, you can kind of see it swaying around. Warlocks and Hunters are definitely on the lighter side of armor. The Titan is also a tank role, quote-unquote tank role, so giving the Titan a shield ability is not completely crazy, although if it happens to be the Warlock with the shield ability, that wouldn't shock me considering the Warlock is very heavily into magic. The next scene shows us what appears to be another Hunter ability, which is a melee attack. The blade glows bright and seems to enable one-hit kills or very high damage melee attacks, much like the Golden Gun. As for the location, I'm not too sure, the scene is very zoomed in, but it looks like possibly another location on Earth, based on the surroundings. The next scene is a very close-up shot of a Fallen shooting at something, most likely some Guardians. The next after that is simply the animation of the melee ability being activated. It lasts less than a second, but for the record, this looks like another Earth area with the Guardian about to maul some Fallen butt. The second to last clip is of a Guardian seemingly shooting a clone of themselves with Golden Gun activated. I know it's not really a clone, but come on, they look the same. She does a slide to avoid incoming fire and then at the end blasts this dude for the kill. She also fires the shot while still moving in the slide. That's something to keep in mind for later. We don't know to what extent these one-hit kill attacks will be able to be used in PvP, considering that one-hit kills are kinda BS. This was most likely for cinematic effect. I sincerely doubt that one-shot kills using abilities like Golden Gun will be allowed in PvP. The final scene is a shot of the moon showing the entrance to what I think is the Hellmouth based off of these pieces of concept art. That about covers the thank you video in terms of the in-game footage. As always, comments are welcome to discuss the new stuff we've just seen. Whatever you want to talk about, I'm down. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you later. Where's my Space Tiger? Huh? You can't just show this concept art and then not show a Space Tiger forever. I want Space Tiger.